Who?
Yeah.
What countries?
We have plenty of people who are in our group, whoever, who have...
So they were the ones doing the killing at the time? There was no killing? Are you saying there's no killing in communist countries? Are you denying that Stalin killed over 30 million people in his country? Communists alone killed 100 million people in the last 20... It is true, it's history.
In the Soviet Union, the people who got killed were the people who were the Bolsheviks, were the people who were in the
That's not true, they were killing everyone.
They were invaded by imperialist countries and they were killed in that. No, it is not true that there
So
were
communists,
so-called
so what about all the people
terrorists.
Fidel Castro killed in Cuba? I have friends who are Cuban. Their family got all their stuff taken from them. They killed
That's not
people.
killing.
They tortured people to death. Yes, they did. This is history. Do you not believe the Holocaust happened also?
Yes, the Holocaust did happen.
Okay,
And
well at least
the
you
United
believe
States
that.
really didn't do anything to stop it. Actually, if you really want to be accurate, the Soviet Union was the one who was fighting the Nazis, and the United States didn't come in, and which is fact.
The Soviet Union raped and pillaged Europe during World War II. What about all the women they raped? Yes, they did. It's a recorded fact. It's a historical record. All in history books throughout the country, you can read about it.
You want to know who writes the history?
No, not in just country. In Europe, people, it's...
Did you know
You're spreading propaganda. Communists have killed...
Did you know that in 1991 there was a referendum in the Soviet Union, and most of the population, over 75% of the population, came out to vote, do you want this to continue or not? And all of them voted yes, they did.
Behavior is encouraged in our society, you know, and you reorganize stuff and not, you know, actively encourage antisocial behavior. I mean, you know, I use the word antisocial because it's like what's defined as criminal and not criminal. Right. It's not, you know, it's like it's almost arbitrary. It's like you steal a loaf of bread, you're going to jail. But if you wreck the economy through Wall Street, then you get a bailout.
But I mean, capitalism is characterized by the accumulation of wealth, the use of profits to accumulate and reinvest in the means of production.
So that was Students for a Democratic Society. The general theme of these protests today is anti-capitalism and communism.
So like,
And there is the boys in blue bringing up the rear.
Peace, no justice, no peace. U.S. out of the Middle East, no justice, no peace. U.S. out of the Middle East, no justice, no peace. U.S. out of the Middle East, no justice, no peace. U.S. out of the Middle East, for jobs and education, not for war and occupation. Money for jobs and education, no justice, no peace. 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 Officer, officer, no justice. It's justice. Get up! Get back!
We're professing, and in the profession of professing the gospel, well, no justice, well, you know it's just a peace. Doing what you do.
Why would someone want to know? Why would they not want to know?
Excuse me, I have a question. So, I agree with you that the war is wrong, but this sign Islam will dominate. Isn't this just another form of imperialism?
No, let me explain. You have to understand what the word Islam means. It means voluntary, peaceful submission to the will of God. That means taking care of the children, helping the old ladies, making sure everyone is not hungry, feeding the poor, giving services to the needy. That's what Islam really means.
I don't think Islam is bad. I'm just saying that. Don't you not want? I think
you have a media concept of what Islam is.
No, I don't.
They promote a distorted concept.
My grandfather was Muslim. I'm friends with plenty of Muslims.
Basically, it's this. You know, I could actually.
Did I tell him what?
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
They're witnesses. I tell him the truth.
I'll say you a simple question. Okay?
All the prophets brought Islam.
When was the only time in Jerusalem where you had Jews, Christians, and Muslims living together in peace and harmony?
When the Muslims ruled.
Exactly. Who had power? It was after the Crusades.
Right?
Okay.
In Andalusia in Spain, when the Muslims were the dominant political force in the world, the Christians and Jews never had it better.
But I'm saying, if you want Islam to dominate, isn't that just another form of, control and imperialism?
No, because what is imperialism? When you control someone, oppress them, take their resource, enslave them.
Right.
This is the bad form of imperialism, right?
He's saying,
of course.
He's kind of saying to use something a little more, when you use dominate, that has a connotation.
Of course, there's a good thing and a bad thing for everything, of course. Like terrorism, right? Everybody will say terrorism is bad. I disagree. I say no. It could be good, or it could be for bad, right? All these cops right now, they're all terrorists right now. They have weapons, right? They are here to what? To basically install the spirit at you that if you want to attack this house, we will do something to you, right? This is a good form of terrorism. When you use terrorism to help people and to save lives and terrorize your enemies, nothing is wrong with that.
Yeah, but there's a difference between attacking an enemy and killing innocent people. So I think the U.S. uses terrorism as well.
Of course, exactly.
I agree.
That's terrorism against life. But when did the Muslims really, if you look back in history, name me one incident where Muslims actually went into a land and just maimed, raped, and just killed people for no reason, just indiscriminately.
Let me
name one.
Let me set you straight on something. You don't. You look. Who controls the media? Who is propagating all of these stories that you hear? If you believe everything you see, then it's just that you see on the news and the media and the newspapers. You are being deceived.
Well, I don't believe it. I'm just saying that I think, in a real productive world,
you
don't want anything to dominate.
You have to have one supreme law.
Yeah, you get a Muslim who may have lost his mind because somebody killed and his family and wiped out his family. His mind snaps, and a person like that may carry out some kind of something like that. But for the most part, a lot of these, when you hear about suicide bombers, they stage a lot of this stuff.
No, I agree. I'm not.
You're smart enough to know that you don't believe everything.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Islam. I have plenty of friends who are Muslim. I'm just saying that I think that saying you want any one religion to dominate, whether it's Islam, Christianity, Hindu, whatever. I just think it's...
We let history see what was the solution to problems, gents. We could all sit here and just say, we should be no law, no government, no nothing.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not. It's a new idea, right?
Another way of phrasing it, righteousness should dominate. That's a more politically correct way of...
And we believe Islam is really the most righteous law is there. Out there. There's not discrimination against human beings. Even if you are non-Muslim living under Islam, you will have actually more rights than a regular Muslim in terms of protection and services
peace,
and everything.
No wars, Ask Ramsey Clark, the former Secretary General of the United States during the Kennedy administration. Have you ever heard him speak at the ISLA conferences? He says Islam is the best thing going. Now, he hasn't converted, but he speaks highly of Islam. He says for the downtrodden people throughout the world, Islam is their only hope. Their only hope.
You look at the issue now.